This is the official presentation of Realtors Housing Homeless Veterans Project 2021.org, which is being placed on the GoFundMe script page. Please review and join us. We have a holiday called Memorial Day. Paying respect to the fallen veterans who gave their lives so that we can have a country. We have been giving lip service to veterans for decades when it comes to our veterans' welfare today. Over 53,000 homeless veterans live on our streets as I write these words. The fact that every day in our great country of ours, 22 veterans take their own lives every day. Why is this happening to our veterans? There is only one word that explains the problem we face: greed. The housing costs have literally gone through the roof. The public sector has ignored the issue again because of costs. We can't afford it, says the city manager. City and county state officials who sit in their glass houses and do nothing of any substance. The problems of the homeless veterans just continue to grow. The government has closed its eyes about the homeless veteran. In my case, I was told that in order to get any housing assistance from the VA, I would have to be confirmed homeless and on the streets for 2 months. Then, I would be eligible for a voucher to stay someplace that was not safe and your life was in danger. Wow. Why has this been ignored? The word, my friend, is greed. Where there is a need, somehow in comes greed. So, who is going to pay for this housing for our homeless veterans, America's wounded souls? We have enough money to build new weapons of mass destruction, but no money to help the homeless veterans. This is the reason we are asking for your financial support for our Veterans Housing Project 2021-22. We have called this Veterans Housing Project www.realtorshousinghomelessveteransproject2021.org. Here is what we need your funding for. We are going to build 3D printed, designed, veterans villages on our military bases. There are over 5,000 bases in America today. This land has already been paid for by the American taxpayer for a long time. With no cost for the land, or zoning restrictions, we can build quickly and efficiently, at the lowest of costs. Why? Because there is no greed. We are going to build on government land to house people who worked for the government. If you think about it, this plan makes a lot of sense to solve our nation's homeless veterans pandemic. Without greed, this is so doable. So, why doesn't the military armed services already take care of these homeless veterans? Well, how do you spell greed? The enormous greed of the rich look at the veterans like they are disposable throwaways. Sort of the same way, the 1% looks at all the rest of us. What a nice group. Grew up of what I don't really know. So, our country's homeless veterans are all good men and women, and they need our support to help them to become renewed. It can all start with a safe place to sleep at night, good food and love from others. That is a good start for all of us. The 1% don't know that once out of active service there is very little care available for the veteran on the street. I have been a homeless veteran myself. My story as a veteran is this: I was a first. In the Army Corps of Engineers, combat engineer. I served 13 months on the DMZ in Korea in the 1967-68. Received 6 months combat pay. I did not kill anyone. I proudly served, and I served as I was asked. I spent 3 years active duty and 3 years reserves. So I know what I am talking about. Our homeless veterans need our help now. That is what we plan to do with your support. With the fundraising we receive, our first goal is to start construction of America's Veterans Villages. These Veterans Villages complex 3D structures will be placed nationwide. Our goal is to have each branch of service, Army, Navy, Air Force and Marines house their own homeless soldiers on their own bases. We'll see how that goes. We are allowing these children of war to be able to go back to the home who armed them in the first place. This makes sense. The branch of service that trained these young men to be killers perhaps could help these homeless soldiers to be retrained to be productive members of society once again on the bases that trained them for war. They will be retrained for peace. We as a nation owe these Americans at the very least a safe, warm bed, and then with all the various veterans groups working with us, we can help these soldiers become first loved once again, then retrained and restored and be shown love once again from our country. Becoming what Christ would call being born again. So to help fund these great goals, we are asking the 1% to help house our homeless veterans nationwide. Here's how. On July 4th and on the 11th of November, Veterans Day, we are asking the 162 largest and most wealthy corporations in America to donate 2 days of profit made on these 2 days to fund our 3D homeless veterans villages. We are asking these 162 corporations to please sign up for this first ever way for the largest profit-making corporations to help us all build sustainable 3D housing for our nation's 53,000 plus homeless veterans. If you want to help us, please volunteer. Are you a veteran? Great. We love to have your help. If you have a veterans group that is grassroots, perfect. Let us know what you need and require for the veterans you are now working with. We intend to be a source of funding to help all veterans groups and individuals who are committed to this truly needed work for our homeless veterans. We need to reclaim our nation's soul by housing one homeless veteran at a time. Please contact us or please donate through GoFundMe. Thank you for our support. J.P. John Paul Elliott, 3 Bree number 00431867 National Broker Director Realtor Housing Homeless Veterans Project 2021-22. You are welcome to call J.P. if you have any questions, comments, answers. The second goal for all of our veterans nationally is to achieve complete political transparency. Videos don't lie. Welcome to the House on the Hill. Live streamed 24 hours a day, all offices and hallways inside the Senate and Congress's floor. Allowing America to see 99% of what the paid hands of the 1% want them to do and say. Or maybe we will find a Mr. Smith Goes Washington, senator or congressman that makes sense. Hey, miracles do happen. But we will be looking and hearing what these guys and gals really say when nobody listening. Only we will be listening, and we will be observing from our laptops, whenever we want to be a fly on a wall. So you see, this, the second funding goal, is revolutionary for our country. But no bodies firing a shot. It makes total sense, as we use the technology that we now have available to ask questions and then we make our decisions. Right now we as the people have no rights and are being completely left off the subject of who we the people really are. With this second goal funded, we will all finally be able to understand the consciousness of who and what we really are. Americans. We are raising of the funds to live stream every senator and congressman's offices, with facial recognition, live streamed on a public platform on the internet, so that we as the public voters can see exactly what these, I voted for him, politicians are really doing. We will watch them. Better than they watch us. Damn, that sounds good. Most likely this live streaming program could easily be the most watched live streaming videos on the net ever. We'll hire professional and lay broadcasters to report on these guys daily. I think it could be some very interesting data given to us from a show like this. What do you think? Yes or no? Why not do this? They are watching us? Call it tit for tat. Turn around as fair play. Can you imagine refusing to allow your Senate's office to be live streamed? Really? What are you hiding, Mr. Senator? If we have live streamed video on all of these officials, just imagine what we would see. Imagine how much more productivity would occur if we could see what these guys are doing. Just imagine? We could, of course, be able to immediately email, or Skype them on the spot, ask pointed questions, request Zoom-type meetings, daily if necessary, etc., etc. We will be able to see what our tax dollars are going to. We can ask questions and we can demand answers, or they are not going to be voted back into office. This live video streams give real power to the people all through the laptops that we all use every day. Everyone should have immediate access to our elected officials. Don't you agree? If you agree, then help us fund this political game changer for American politics. Any amount is welcome. All parties are welcome, and there could be live-streamed opposing views to screen these officials from all us, the individuals who claim to be party this or party that members. Bull crap. Can you really tell me what the difference is between the two major parties are? To me, they both walk and sleep with big business. We need to get involved in a real way with our country's leaders, do you agree? With our technology today, we can easily do this. We can show the rest of the world how we do democracy. Think about it. Why would a politician not want this type of voter connection? What are they really supposed to be doing for us? What do they have to hide? With goal number 2 funded, it will be hard to hide. We will find out, and it will all be on live streamed videos with them, all day long, with all of us able to see just what's up. That's the goals for this fundraising mission number 2. Thank you helping us. Thank you for helping the thousands that thank you for your financial support. We will fund these live stream videos and provide a real voters tool that will let all those who want to know the truth see and hear the truth. Videos don't lie. Yes, a see and hear the truth as recorded on video. Yes, finally, truth from our political leaders 24 hours a day via video. We will be able to observe any rational and irrational behaviors. We will know the truth, and the truth shall set our country free. So please support us with whatever contribution you can afford. What you donate to us will be used to make America better for everyone, not just the 1%. As it turns out, there are no homeless veterans within the 1% ranks at all. Go figure. Remember, there are more of us than there are of them. With your generous support, we can get America back on track and take our country back from the 1%. Thank you for your support for our homeless veterans and Truth in Politics funding. John Paul Elliott, 3BREOO431867, Broker, National Director, Homeless Veterans Project 2021-22. Have a question? Give JP a call 951-781-6900.